Hey guys, Musically is here today and I'm back with another video. Now today's video we're going to react to Meg Dia Monster. Now I've never heard of this band or group. I have been seeing this song on my recommended list quite a bit. Some songs or some videos you get recommended to you just too frequently and too often, but you never really check them out to the point where you're like, you know what, let me just check it out. And out of all the songs that have been recommended to me on my For You page or recommended list, this song I would say is the most. So I was like, you know what, let me just check it out. Like I said, I never heard of them before. This song is quite old. It's 15 years old, so it's a pretty old song. But yeah, I just wanted to check it out. The thumbnail did look like it was very pixelated. So yeah, the quality might not be too good. Just know it's not on my video. It's from the original video itself. Is just kind of weird and grainy, so yeah, it's gonna look bad, but I don't really care about that. I just want to listen to the song because, like I said, it's got recommended to me so much, and who knows, maybe I might end up loving this group and the song, and might want to listen to more of their catalog. They might still be making songs to this day, because a lot of artists are have 20 even longer careers than that. I mean, looking at Breaking Benjamin, they started in 2001, which was right now it's 2022 and we're going to 2023, so it's like 21 years to 22 years. That's a long time. So there's a lot of bands that have been on forever and still making music, so who knows. But if there's any fans of Meg Dia, recommend to me any other songs, I'll definitely try to check it out if I like this one. So yeah, let's get into it.
Creatures lie here, looking through the window.
Okay, this song's kind of short. It's less than 3 minutes, so I want to pause here because hearing that part, I definitely heard this song before. You guys probably heard it back in the early 2000s. It was kind of a bigger thing back then, I remember. This music video does have 12 million views, so it was quite decently popular. But yeah, I think I remember hearing this song more in the early 2000s. And there's just one song in particular that I heard where it's like somebody made like some kind of weird remix thing where they have this song and her background vocals in the background of a mix-up or a mashup of multiple different artists. They had Kanye West in it, T.I., and Eminem. It was basically taking songs where Eminem, Kanye, and T.I. already sang, just putting it in with this different instrumentals and beats in the background with this vocals in it. And I really like that song. I thought it was a pretty good song. I think her vocals, and like I said, this is the original, so if I liked it on that one, I'm definitely liking it on this one. I think the vocals are very good. I like the instrumentals in this. They're really going hard. It's very energetic. It has a lot of feel to it. This song is definitely, people could say it's like a vibe and stuff, and it makes you want to move and dance to it. So even though it's like older school, it does have a nice feel and energy to it. So I really like that. Also, it's quite unique. You don't see that many. For me personally, I enjoy watching, seeing bands with different types of people from different demographics, different cultures, black artists, other minorities and stuff, and then even female artists, because a female voice is so much more different than a male voice. And I love listening to male singers, but I like to hear a female voice too. That's one thing I like about rock music. It's emphasizes a lot on your vocal and instrumental talents. In vocal talents, you can definitely tell the difference between a male voice and a female voice. So I love hearing the contrast between the two. Her voice is very nice, it's very smooth. It's very early 2000s, but good style of it. And they also had a female guitarist, which is also pretty dope. I know there's definitely bands that have it, like Skillet. They have female guitarist and a drummer, which is cool. And I don't want to make it like one of those people like, oh my god, they need to have, put females in diversity and everything. I don't really care about that, but it is cool to see. It's not something I need, but when it does happen, I do appreciate it and I think it's cool. So this band's quite interesting with, this style. Hopefully they do have made more songs with these. The sounds very good right now.
That night he caged her, bruised and broke her. He struggled closer, then he saw her violet wrist that her wrinkled silent pain. Then he slowly saw their nightmares were his dreams. Monster, how should I feel? Creatures lie here, looking through the windows. I will hear their voices. I'm a glass child. I am Hannah's regret. Monster, how should I feel? Turn the sheets down, let her ears be pillagers baptized. Full of blowflies, made the kerosene. Their words tattooed in his face. Yeah.
So that was Monster by Meg Dia. Like I said, I've never heard of this band, but I definitely heard this song. Like I said, explained it. There was a mashup song where somebody made their own, where they had her vocals in the background, but just that part. That part I definitely remember that the Monsters They Lie Here and stuff. But I really liked it. It was very early 2000s style. You can feel with even the singing and stuff, because back then a lot of the female singers, their voices were more matched and closer to pop star female singers like Britney Spears and stuff like that. They weren't exactly the same, but it was pretty similar. The instrumentals were very dope on this. It very, the vocals were good, but it amplified the song even more. They went off on instrumentals, and the music video, they were going crazy in that one too. They were going off. I love seeing music videos where like, the artists that are making the music are super energetic, super into it, having all this fun and stuff. I think it makes it more, enjoyable to watch. But yeah, they went crazy. The only thing is, I just wish it had, a more better quality. I think it was like 244p, which is horrible. You could barely see or tell anything. And her holding her heart in her hand, it's an obvious representation of having your heart in your hand, carrying a lot, and trying to find love and shit. And I think towards the ending, I guess she stepped on it, so she probably accepted that there's no love or whatever. But yeah, I don't get the lyrics about the Monsters They Lie Here. What is the meaning of that? But this is quite an old song, so possibly there's not really it's gonna be hard to find a meaning for it because of how old it is. But yeah, I think it was quite enjoyable, and it definitely gave me some nostalgic feelings of the early 2000s, when I was a kid and stuff. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned for next time.